welcome back to another video. If you are new to our channel, welcome to our channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell icon to get notified when we come out with new videos. So yes, a little update video for you guys. We're here at a really cool coffee shop in Tonglo, and we thought we'd kind of fill you guys in on some updates as well as some other information.
It's been a long time since we've done a video like this for you guys. Since before we decided to move to Thailand. So yeah, it's been like a year and a half since we gave you guys an update, but you have seen what we've been doing here, of course, if you've been following along our adventures. And we're very, very excited to let you know what is up and coming for us in the next 6 weeks, actually. So make sure you stick with us till the end of the video for the really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
But first we want to talk to you guys about a couple other things.
Okay, so first thing we want to talk to you guys about, and some of you already know, some of you don't know because you just subscribed to our channel, just started watching. We do have our vacation rentals in Costa Rica, Casa Vacation Rentals in Samara, and we've talked with each other. We were like, we want to get more of you coming there, offer you a better rate for long term if you want to go live there. Cool thing about Costa Rica is you can go and get a 180-day visa just by entering the country.
It's amazing, yeah.
So if you work online, you want to get away from the cold or the chaos in North America, then definitely come stay with us at Casa in Costa Rica. We also have as a short term, so if you want to just come for a week or something as a family getaway, a lot of families are going to start thinking about travel now, and Costa Rica is a really good spot for families. There's lots to do with all the nature, the animals, the activities. So yeah, it's we just want to let you guys know that we are willing to give you guys a discounted rate long term if you want to come and live in Costa Rica and work abroad.
So for the last 6.5 years that we've had our vacation rental business in Samara, we've always just done the nightly rate, where certain times a year, obviously in the high season, we have our normal nightly rate. And then in the off season, or what we call the green season, we'll put the rate down lower for people to come because it's not high season, of course, right? But if any of you are interested in coming and staying for longer periods of time in the green season, we will definitely consider a longer term option for you for the off season months. And to be honest, we lived in Costa Rica for 7 years, and we saw every single cycle of weather you could imagine in all sorts of different years of weather patterns. And the green season is absolutely beautiful. Yeah. So definitely don't let green season or rainy season detour you from traveling to a beautiful place like Costa Rica. You get lots and lots of green, lush nature all around you because of a little bit of rain, but it doesn't rain and have torrential downpours all day, every day. Most mornings are sun and blue sky. You might get a little afternoon storm that rolls in. It can be super quick sometimes, and then it clears up and kind of blows away. So, yeah. And there's some days that it doesn't rain at all. So it's a really good time to travel. Everything's more quiet. Of course, most of the tourists that visit in high season have gone home. And it's just very peaceful. It's a lot less expensive, of course. Lots of times the flight prices are less and accommodations are as well. So you can still have an enjoyable experience. You can go and explore and do so many things and hang out at the beach and just see all the beauty that Costa Rica has to offer. So definitely recommend coming and visiting in the off season.
Yeah, and the infrastructure in Costa Rica for working abroad is a lot better now. The internet speeds are fast, so we have one of the top packages you can get. We used to live there and work online as well, so we made sure that we could work online plus our guests could work online. At the moment, we have guests in our house up until the end of July. So we have our 2 smaller units that are available up until mid-September. Then we have a friend who booked for a week. And then after that, we have up until December available. So if you are interested, definitely send us an email on our Casa email. It's gonna be linked in the description below. You can also visit our website and see what dates are available and stuff like that. But yeah, we'd definitely love to have you guys at Casa in Samara, enjoy our beautiful pool, and yeah, just everything about Samara. It's such a cool little town.
You would love it. It's our baby. We built it from the ground up, and we've been in business there for over 6 years, like I mentioned. And yeah, it's just such a beautiful little escape to paradise. So definitely take advantage of it.
All right, so another thing too is Casa is still for sale. It was a tough decision for us to make to sell our baby that we created, but it just makes sense while we're traveling to sell the property and let it be in someone else's hand that want to live abroad, have a business, and just enjoy Costa Rica. So if you are interested, serious inquirers only, don't just ask questions. There's some videos on our channel about different things about the sale. You can go back and check those. But if you are very serious, definitely reach out to us. We can give you a package of all the information. You don't want to run it as a business. It's great for family. If it's you as a family of 4, and then you have your parents with you and you want to live on the same property, be perfect for that as well. So not only a business, but it is a good spot for you as a full family to live.
Yeah, there is room room to expand on the property actually. It is quite a large piece of property, and there's room to build a couple more casitas depending on what you might want to do with it. So that's great that way, because some people want to expand, but if not, you just have extra space.
Yeah, and it's only 900 meters to the beach. So if you're a beach goer and you want to do some yoga or whatever you want to do,
Just
surf,
walk.
yeah, it's walking distance. So if you are seriously interested, reach out to us and we'll give you that information. And again, it's a very tough decision for us, but it's just like things in life, you just have to make those decisions. And right now, it's just best for us to just travel around and show you guys what we're up to.
And I think for some of you, you might be looking to make a decision to maybe want to potentially leave where you're living right now.
North America.
There's a lot of crazy things happening.
Yeah.
All over the world, but in some specific countries. So maybe you want your own piece of paradise somewhere, you know, whether you want to live there full time or go for 6 months out of the year and have that option to kind of bounce back and forth. So a place like what we have in Costa Rica would be absolutely perfect for you, so you could have some peace and serenity and just kind of clear your head from all the other stuff that's going on. Costa Rica is a perfect place to do that.
Declutter your head.
Decompress, declutter, de-stress.
And for those of you that don't know as well, we built our property and like our house center rentals out of shipping containers. There's a few reasons we did that. Earthquakes, they're very strong in earthquakes. Flooding, they're off the ground. So if there was a storm came through and there's a lot of rain or something, you're off the ground. The overall use and practicality of them, it was fun to build with that. You can actually add on to the top if you wanted. So there's a lot of reasons we build with containers.
All right, so let's get into our upcoming plans, because we're super excited to share that with you guys. As many of you know, we've been living in Bangkok, Thailand for almost a year. It'll be a year at the beginning of July. And we really needed this big city fix after coming from Samar, Costa Rica, smaller beach town. You know, it's super beautiful, really laid back lifestyle and everything. But as our two teenage boys, Jaden and Lakai, got more into their teenage years, they just kind of started losing interest in that type of lifestyle, and they really wanted to do and see more. It's always been important to us as a family to travel as much as possible, especially while they're at the age that they still want to travel with us and they're not moved out doing their own thing, and who knows, you know, when we'd ever get that opportunity again. So we really wanted to take advantage of that. And and we had been stationary for a little bit, 7 years. So really feeling the need to just move around more, and not sit still. So.
Yeah, and also to give our boys more culture, like the Latino Central American culture is great. 7 years of that, it's like living anywhere. It's kind of, you want to bounce around, show them more culture, different food, different lifestyle, and it's completely different lifestyle living here in Bangkok with, you know, being such a huge city, and they've loved it. A lot of you ask, oh, how come the boys aren't in certain videos and stuff like that? They're either busy doing stuff or they're teenagers. They don't want to be in every video with mom and dad. So the channel's like shifted from like full on family to now it's mostly us, and then they'll show up every once in a while because we give them the choice. They're not going to be puppets in our videos.
We don't force them.
No, we don't force them. We ask them, and if they say no, then okay, fine, that's it. But yeah, they've really enjoyed living here in Bangkok. Again, people have been asking that, how do you boys like it? They love it. They love having the freedom to like jump on the SkyTrain, go to the malls, go to a movie and things like that. So it's really given them that freedom, and it also gives them that confidence to be able to go out and do stuff on their own. So it's been great that way.
And we've loved it.
Yeah.
We've loved it, honestly. Like, we love Bangkok. We can see why this is one of the most visited cities in the world every single year. It is a great city, but it's been a long time in the city, and we're over the long-term city life, I think. I think we're feeling the itch to just move on, you know?
Yeah, and it's been great for like filming and meeting other creators and just other people from around the world, because Bangkok's such a hub for everybody that comes to Southeast Asia. So we've met a lot of you guys, and it's been great to get to know you. Yeah, it's been a blessing for sure. And we really wanted to bounce around Thailand after our lease was up in Bangkok, but it's really hard to do when you have 2 kids and 4 Chihuahuas. I think the Chihuahuas are the biggest difficulty.
Blame it on the babies.
It's finding pet friendly. It's also trying to find places, because Airbnb isn't like a lot of the other countries where it's super easy to get Airbnb. Thailand's not like that. So you got to go on like Facebook, and you got to find places that way. And the pricing, we're surprised. Like for low season, usually like we said in Costa Rica, the prices drop, but here it's just the prices stay the same. So it's just budget-wise, it just didn't make sense for us to bounce around Thailand. We will come back again, of course, and visit those places. But
we're not done with Thailand.
No.
We haven't even scratched the surface here.
Yeah.
We've gone a few little areas out of Bangkok, like some of you have seen, or maybe you want to look back on our videos to Koh Samet, Koh Larn, Pattaya, Jomtien, Where else?
Tomorrow, from filming this, we're going to Hua Hin.
Tomorrow.
By the time you guys see this, we're actually leaving Hua Hin.
Yeah, we're going to Hua Hin.
Yeah, just jumping around to those places that are close to Bangkok that we could get to easily. The boys can stay and do their thing in the city.
But there's so much more we want to see. So we'll make little trips back for sure.
Yeah, so that was the original plan, was to do that. And then we planned on flying to Vietnam the middle of June, and that changed as well.
Oh my goodness. There was a lot of emailing the airlines and talking to lots of people and doing lots of research online, just seeing, because we're very experienced with bringing our 4 small Chihuahuas in cabin on the plane all the way from Costa Rica to LAX in Los Angeles, California, then to Seoul, South Korea, and then here to Thailand. It was a long trek, but it wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
Everything was fine. We got all the requirements needed for the dogs' vaccinations, all the paperwork done. It was actually quite easy. We need to make a video on that too,
Yes,
how to get your dogs into Thailand, because actually it's not as hard as you think.
No.
But I think we just, we had an expectation that it would be pretty much exactly the same doing that from Thailand to Vietnam with a certain airline, whatever airline would allow.
There's actually only one that does international from Thailand to Vietnam, so that makes it harder as well.
We were surprised. We thought there was going to be more than just one option for us. And after realizing that this airline had some pretty crazy requirements when it came to having your dogs in their kennel underneath the seat in front of you, it made it really difficult for us.
Yeah,
so,
their sizing is way different than any other airline. We got the actual right size crates from Mr. Peanuts. We have a link if you guys want to buy the same ones we have. And yeah, every other airline was like perfectly fine with them. They're actually the specification.
They're the standard size soft crate for a small dog that doesn't weigh any more than about 10 or 12 pounds.
For your dog to be able to move around comfortably and stuff like that. The ones that they were saying we had to get were quite a bit smaller. And like our oldest Chihuahua, he wouldn't be comfortable in there. So then we had to figure out
I don't really
different
know
plan.
too many animals that would fit in that size of carrier that they're requiring
a squirrel,
you to have.
maybe.
But as far as like the paperwork and other requirements to get into Vietnam, it's all the same. So that wouldn't have been a problem. But yes, this whole thing with the carrier became a really, really big issue. We cannot find carriers that small to begin with. We've looked everywhere online, we've checked around in the city, and they just don't exist. So I'm not sure how that would work for anybody, but
I don't know where they're finding them, but
yeah, so we kiboshed that idea.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we're not still going to Vietnam.
We're still going to Vietnam.
We're just doing it differently. So yeah, once we figured that out about the flights, I got online and started doing some research and actually found a shuttle company that's based in Cambodia that will help people get across the borders. So in Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, and even with pets. So they are pet friendly, so they'll actually help you get across the border with your pets as long as you have all the paperwork, of course. And by doing this, we're actually saving $1,500 US.
It's
just
so
for
crazy.
the tickets for the dogs were $300 each, and then we have extra luggage and stuff like that. So yeah, overall we're saving $1,500. We also get to spend some time in Cambodia. We're like, why not actually just travel through slowly?
Road trip.
Yeah, road trip. So, and we're gonna have some cool content for you guys, showing you how the whole process works, things that we see along the way. We're stopping in Siem Reap, so we want to spend some time there. We're there for 9 days total. Yeah, 9 days total.
9 days, yep.
So we're gonna, bounce around in that area, show you some of the cool things like Angkor Wat and places like that. So we're excited.
Everything we can do in 9 days, we're going to do there, and we are so excited to share that with you guys.
Yeah, so we've already got our place booked there, and then we're also going to spend some time in Phnom Penh. We have three nights there. A little bit more expensive in Phnom Penh. We're surprised to be in Cambodia, but it is more of an expensive city. But we're going to spend some time there, show you guys a couple things there around the river. We haven't really figured out exactly what we're going to do, but we are excited to go through Cambodia. It's a country we've wanted to visit. We were planning on going there anyway, so this just kind of puts it before Vietnam.
Yeah, so we're super excited. This is much needed for us. We've kind of been feeling now that we've been in Bangkok for almost a year, and that's mostly because we've been locked into a yearly lease at the condo that we've been staying at. We've kind of felt a little bit stuck, so to speak.
For lack of better words, I guess, yeah.
Just kind of feeling like, it wasn't always feasible or affordable for us to be able to keep our place here for rent and go travel to all these other places that we wanted to go and pay that double accommodation. It's just not affordable that way for us or for a lot of people. So we've just kind of had to stay close around here in this hub and go as close as we can. But now I don't know, we're just feeling so free.
Yeah, for sure.
To be able to just knowing that coming up soon, we're going to be able to just bounce around and just Airbnb it in all sorts of different areas. Like go to one area, stay for a couple of weeks, go to the next area, be there for a week. You know, maybe go back to another spot that we like and stay for another 2 weeks, or just keep adding on, or
depending on the area we're at. If we love it, then we'll stay longer. And that's a nice thing about Cambodia and Vietnam, is they're very pet friendly as far as where you can stay.
And Airbnb friendly.
Airbnb and pet friendly. And it's just so much easier to be able to, like Shayna said, bounce around, spend some time in certain areas, figure out where we love, maybe stay there for 6 months, and then from there we can travel, because it's really inexpensive in that country as well. So
and just, I don't know, just more options as far as where to be and not having to be stationary in one spot. And that's what we really loved about when we first moved to Costa Rica, is we just spent a little bit of time in different areas all the way down the coastline before deciding to make Samara our home. So, and we're not looking to make a home base again. We're looking to just spend little bits of time in certain areas, or maybe somewhere else that we love in Vietnam. Maybe we stay a year. I don't know. We don't know how that's going to look, but it is going to be really nice to just have that option to just check out different areas short term.
And also bring you guys along, show you the different areas. Vietnam, we're really excited to explore it. A lot of people are looking into Vietnam now just because of their infrastructure is improving, pricing's lower. It's just, the people are super friendly, a lot like Thailand and Costa Rica. Cambodia, we've heard the people there are amazing as well. So all these places have amazing people that are very welcoming, and it's gonna be interesting to see the culture change. Obviously the food, we love, I love my banh mi's, and
I love pho. I love anything Vietnamese but pho, and like the bún cha bowls and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be good. We love Thai food, but we also love Vietnamese food, so time for a different cuisine.
Asian food in general. So if you guys aren't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe, follow along, and see what these countries are gonna be like for us, and follow our adventure, our road trip.
We've realized that another thing that's really important to us is that anywhere that we might stay a little bit longer term, like a few months on end or even a year or something, we need to have the mix of city and beach. So because we did the beach life for so long in Costa Rica, and now the city life so long in Bangkok, we want the perfect mix of both.
We need the blend.
Isn't that what everybody wants? And there are so many beautiful places like that in Vietnam that we're gonna be able to explore and live in, shorter term, longer term, whatever we want, that have the city with the amenities and stuff like that, but you have a beach right there, or at least close by, and we just want the best of both worlds that way, depending on what day we're having, what we want to go out and do. Do we want to be at the beach? Do we want to be at the city, or spend half the day at one and half at the other? You know what? If you can, you can, right?
We are definitely beach people. We do miss the beach. So that's one thing we miss about Costa Rica is the beach. So it's gonna be nice to have those options. And there's quite a few options, as you guys will see as our story continues here in Southeast Asia. And that's our update as far as what's coming up. Another thing I want to talk to you about is our website. So we just launched our brand new website, and it is a place for us to be able to connect with you guys in our community. So we've created a Discord, we have membership tiers. So depending on which tier you choose, you're gonna get access to different things on Discord. It's something we've been working on for quite a while now, probably half a year as far as developing and stuff like that. It's finally launched, and we just want a place where our community can just talk amongst each other, and we can all feed each other tips or ideas, share photos, just like a whole
personal connection together.
Exactly. Like if we were hanging out at a coffee shop like this and everybody's just chatting, it's going to be like that, but online. We are on certain tiers. You're going to be able to have a Q&A with us, or like a live conversation, or a video chat with us, depending on what it is, or we'll have group chats and stuff like that. So nobody has signed up yet, but as soon as it gets rolling, then we're going to start putting that stuff out. We do have Patreon. We've had quite a few Patreon members. So if you are a Patreon member, we are going to switch you over to that as far as having access to our Discord. And it's just a place that we just want to hang out. We are charging for the memberships just because we don't want everybody in it. It's not YouTube comments. We want people that are actually invested in our channel, so that we can invest in you as well and spend that time with you. So we use those funds to create more content when we travel. If we want to, if we find someone that's in need, we can actually help them out. So that's our biggest goal with this, is to take those funds and be able to help people around the world that might, they lost their job and need a little bit of extra help, or we'll find a story that resonates with us, and we know that you guys want to help out as well. So that's the whole idea around our membership, and as well as our merch. So we do have merch on there. We do design some stuff. We got coffee mugs, t-shirts. We've got a travel hack ebook and stuff like that. So anything that we sell on our website again, goes back into creating videos and helping people that we come across around the world. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that into this video as well and let you guys know that's what our website's about. And another thing too is we do get people asking like, how do you guys edit your videos? How do you film? So we will eventually be doing videos on that. We'll do some behind the scenes of us out filming. We'll get Jaden to come along and film with the GoPro so you guys can see the whole process. And then also with the editing and music and all that stuff. I want to be able to teach you guys how to do the same thing if you are interested in doing it. Maybe it's for not just for travel, it could be anything. So you can use these skills for that. So yeah, that's the basis of our website. We're excited to have it launched now. And yeah, if you guys are interested, links below, you can go to it, check it out. And yeah, that's basically it as far as update goes of our life. So yeah, since coming to Thailand, we have had a lot of new subscribers join our channel. A lot of people from Thailand. We love the Thai people. So thank you for subscribing and following along in our Thai adventures. And hopefully you guys stick around for the future adventures. And again, when we come back to Thailand, you get to see more of your country.
We love all of you and we really appreciate all of your support. We appreciate every time that you comment on our videos and we get to talk back to you on there. It just sometimes it feels a little bit like a one-sided relationship in a way where you're talking to us, but we talk back to you, but we don't really get to know you, right? So we really want to create that personal connection so that we can find out who you are and what's going on in your life and just have those kind of conversations or video chats or anything like that. So that's very important to us when we're creating a community here on YouTube. So we just thank you for everything that you guys do and every way that you're there for us, and we hope that we get to interact with you more often.
Yeah, and be there for you when you need it. So that's the great thing about community. You had a crappy day, hey, this is what happened. We can get on there and say, yeah, you know what? We went through the same thing and then maybe help you out in some sort of way. So that's a nice thing. We're not just on your screen every week or a few times a week. We actually get to have that special
we can have
bonding.
a friendship, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the whole idea behind that. So yeah, we just wanted to make this video just kind of a catch up as far as what our life's been like here in Bangkok, what our plans are, those few things about Casa, and then also our website. So yeah, definitely stick with us, follow us along on our upcoming adventures, and continue commenting in the videos. Even if you don't join our membership, it's not about that. Still continue to comment on there.
We love to hear from you
still want
guys
to hear from you.
regardless.
Yeah, exactly. Not everybody has the funds to spend the $5 a minimum or whatever. We understand. That's how it is right now. But we still want to have you guys communicating on our videos and in our community posts on YouTube. We also have Instagram and Facebook, so you can comment on those posts as well. We have all sorts of ways that you guys can still be interactive with us.
Again, we're so excited to take you guys on our journey as we travel through Cambodia and Vietnam, and we'll be off to many other countries after that. So our travels are not going to stop anytime soon.
No, that's right. We plan to go to many other places as well after that. So yeah, we'll leave the video off there. If you guys did like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon to get notified when we come out with new videos. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.